By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding on what are the easiest things that you can flip for some profit. Now, these are all things that I have great experience in selling online, whether it's eBay or whatever. So I think you'll find great value in this video if you watch it to the end. Anyway, let's jump right into the first thing. The first thing is video games. Now, you might think because GameStop won't give you more than 50 cents for the brand new 2K, that video games aren't that profitable. However, you're very wrong if you think that. The value is there, trust me, and whether it's previous gen or current gen. But see, there's a way that you gotta do it. This is how you gotta do it. You would go to eBay, right? And you would search up lot of Xbox 360 games, for example. And honestly, just from my experience, I'm gonna give you a pro tip. Xbox 360 games, for some reason, still to this day, sell like hotcakes. Basically, you search for these lots, and what a lot is basically a bundle. And so what you do is you get a bundle of games for a discount price. Now, honestly, most of the time these are in auctions. However, you can even get them for the buy it now price. So I used to take like a game lot of about 20 games, all right, and pay anywhere from $25 to $40 for it, and then list it and sell all the games individually. However, you sell each game for $5, $2 or $3 even sometimes, and you're making double what you spent on the lot. Now, what you have to do also is research titles, because if you have a game in there that's worth $15 by itself, then definitely sell it for that. Don't just set them all at $5. So do your research and find out what each game is worth, what it's going for, selling for consistently, and then you price it appropriately. Other places I would source video games would be locally, all right? A lot of the times on Facebook Marketplace, people are throwing out old video games, pawn shops, thrift stores, you name it. Keep your eye out for video games. If you can get them for the low, trust me, they're very profitable. And like I said, no matter the gen, people still play them. The next thing, books. Now, this one actually took me for a loop because I was really surprised that books were so profitable. But here's why. An older friend of mine actually hit me to this a long time ago, and I didn't believe him, but this is the thing. Books are actually the most common and easy thing to flip. That's honestly how most sellers on Amazon got into the business themselves in the beginning. Now, you can find books in several places: library sales, garage sales. Especially in today's day and age, books are just really overlooked. Unless it's for school, people don't really mess with books. And once again, the thrift store is full of books. You don't believe me? Go to eBay, look at what's selling, not what's listed, but what's selling, and tell me that books aren't still going like crazy. So make sure you're researching your titles on those too, because you don't want to sleep on a book because you've never heard of it. Trust me, you can find a book with a title, and it could be a rare book, or not even just a rare book, but a book that isn't published in a region, and all it takes is one collector or one person who wants to read the book that'll pay for it. So do not sleep on books. Now, book flipping does sound exhausting and boring. However, here's one thing that you got to look for. Here's another pro tip. Search for first edition books, whether it's textbooks, encyclopedias, or whatever. If you can find first edition books, period, those are always 9 times out of 10 gonna be valuable and worth something. You might even have some old books laying around right now, so go check it out. Also, the thing that is just flying, no pun intended, off the shelves is sneakers, all right, shoes. And so you could think of it two ways. You could think of like hardcore hype beast, hype sneaker flipping like you see on this channel. I'm actually more so talking about more past what we call brick flips, all right? And when I say brick flips, I basically just mean shoes that aren't hype, all right? So just like any other business model, the idea, like I just said, is buy low, sell high. Now, I'm gonna give you another pro tip, something that worked for me. Go to Ross, all right? Go to Marshall, because they have the craziest deals. These department stores like that always have brand new shoes for a low price. And when you're selling on eBay, brand new is king. That's what you can get the big bucks for. So getting brand new shoes is definitely what you're trying to do. A lot of people feel like not even just shoe reselling, but clothing, everything is kind of difficult on eBay when you're doing it from the department stores. But I have something easy for you that you can zero in on, all right? A lot of the time in these department stores, they have really big sizes, 16s, 17s, all right? And you have to think about it from the perspective of someone who wears a shoe that big. It's not all the time that they have shoes in your size wherever you are. So a lot of the times you have to go online. And newsflash, Ross isn't in every region in the United States. That's where I used to come in. I used to prioritize bigger sizes, bigger shoes, and then just have my eBay store full of bigger sizes so that I could, and I actually had a lot of repeat customers who shop with me because they knew knew that bro was gonna have some heat at size 18, 19, 20. So shoes definitely are one of the easiest things to resell. Sneaker reselling, now that type of sneaker reselling is a lot less stressful than the kind I do. If you're interested, I have a series where I'm turning $100 into $1,000 by flipping hype sneakers. Meet me over in that video. Thanks for tuning into this one. Love everybody out there. Let's flip, let's get it.